Hey, good evening, everybody. This is DP from Alpha Traders. So excited as always to bring you the Alpha Traders top five. But as you know, we always bring more than five. Got to bring the heat. Big week last week. We had our first sell off. Looking at a lot of things moving forward with a lot of movement, and it can be hard. It can be hard to navigate this. And if you're finding yourself that you're having trouble realizing when those areas are, realizing when you should short, when you should long, should I stay out? Should I be in? What are some ideas that other people are doing? Please come try us out. I think you'd be very, very happy. Our members are growing fast and they are making money, and it's been a banner January month. We had 4 red days. That was it. 4 red days. So 21 out of 25 days we were green last month. Absolutely monster. We got in our volatility longs uh, before everybody else, and we built the position up, and it paid off big with over 100% in one day on our UVXY swings. We were long volatility, and those are just some of the things that we bring. And um, we have two different ways you can try us. You can get a 21-day trial for $21. Literally, it's the greatest thing ever. You pay $21 for 3 weeks. Um, and then you'll decide on which one you want to go on to from there. But if not, you can do the 3 month or yearly access after you try the 21 days for $21, or you can do the monthly, whichever one you choose, or you can do the 3 day on any three if you just want to try it for three and see what's up. But there's so many different ways to get in and see what we do, and we want you guys in there. Come check us out. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. Um, we have Sunday night conference calls. We actually just got off one during the week, all pretty much 24/7. Uh, Mercury, Switch, myself. Um, those are kind of we're the three main traders. We are in there all day. Ideas, what we're doing, what we think. How if people have questions, we're answering them. We were all over the GameStop stuff, understanding AMC, the squeeze. So there's a lot more value than just, hey, you get some trading ideas that we're doing personally because we're traders, and you get some ideas for the week. But we get daily updates, Tuesday through Friday, on all the positions that we have. And it's really like an all encompassing thing. We're also going to start doing morning calls for members. So really think you should try it out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Um, let's put it this way: more people that try us stay with us than people that try us and leave. So that should tell you a lot there. Go to alphatraders.com. You can see all three that you can get here. The three different ones: the monthly with 21 for 21. You get the quarterly, or you can get the annual, and you can do the 21 for 21 on any three. So just know that. So let's get to it, shall we? So first one on my list this week, Neo. Deliveries are happening this week. Deliveries are always huge because it gives you a sense of where they are in their process. Most companies like Neo that grow like this, you want to see the deliveries increase every month. And I know that's not always the thing, but I think Neo's going to have another good month. I think they're going to break last month's deliveries. And the structure looks really good. I mean, I'm not a huge chart guy. I'm not going to sit here and TA the heck out of you and draw a bunch of pictures, but we're going to draw levels and we're going to see where those levels go. But even in really weak tape, Neo really held up well. You see a lot of other things that fell off the shelf. This kind of, again, it got to all time highs and it fell off, and it tested this pennant again and it rejected. I mean, these things happen. That's called price action. Those things happen. But I'll tell you what, it's starting to get a little tighter. It's below the 8 day, but it held the 21 day. There's two ways different play it. We already are in. We started our swing somewhere around here, dip below the 8 day. I believe it was here, around like 58, and we bought swings for 6 to 8 weeks out, and also into August. So we have a lot of time for these things to go, and now we're going to trade within those swings. lottos, lottos, mini swings, bi-weeklies. We'll see how it all plays out. But this is a monster buy. This is a monster buy. If it gets here, I don't know if it gets here. It's going to be really hard. The market's going to have to crater. It's going to have to, fall off the face of the earth. But this is a monster buy area. I don't think it gets past this. If it loses the 21 day, you can short it, to 50. It'll get there over time. And then you can just buy back up and go. But for this week, I'm looking for Neil the deliveries to be good, and it goes and tests this area right here, about 62, 63. If it doesn't, that means the market's just weak and it's going to keep falling, which is fine. Let it fall. But I'll tell you this, there's going to be some good opportunities to short this. Get your scalp shorts in here. Get your scalp longs in over there. Just trade within your swing. Next one, JMIA. We played this down here beautifully up to 36. We played up to this level here, 45. We missed this one. We weren't focused on it, and it was having this weird choppy action, and then it exploded out of it. So we won't let that happen. We got the first two, but we didn't get the third. We're going to get the next one. And so this is bull flag consolidation. It looks good. The premiums haven't moved. Touch of the 8-day was a buy. You could have got it back, but we'll see where it goes here. I would love another touch of the 8-day and pop back up, and that's probably a buy. You can buy the 60s on a weekly if it's earlier in the week. Looks great. Next up, we have plug. You guys see I highlighted here, just an absolute monster bullish structure. This is just great. So you have your extension into the flag, multi-flag day, even in weak tape. Still held right around the 8-day, right around the VWAP. I would love to buy it here. I'm not scared to buy it here, but I'll probably start my swing on plug here. You got to think the EV credits are going to happen soon. You got to think that pieces and parts and the things that go into it, and the future technology is all going to get really put forward in the Biden administration. So I'm going to start the swing here, and then if it gets to here, great. I'm going to buy some more. Very simple. Very, very simple. FCell, bull flag, same thing. Same thoughts of, renewable energy and EVs and, all that type of stuff. So just in that whole green energy sector, monster move still, flagging out of this. I'll be looking here, but I really think we might get it here. Might start something here, but I would really think this is 17 is the juice area right here. It might just go like this, down, reclaim, hang out, might pop, hang out. But then you see all this stuff start to catch up here, and then it goes. So eyes on fuel cell. I love it. We'll see how it goes. It's been riding this trend the whole time. Even in weak tape, it still rode the 8-day. My favorite play for the week, I put this out on Twitter, CRISPR. Descending wedge breakout, my favorites. This is a safer area in here. You can get it above 176 and buy it and go. That's fine. I'm going to start here because I'm going to buy time. Probably start with I put it actually on Twitter, the March, April. I think I said June off the top of my head. And start a good swing, see where it goes. I'd expect this thing to fly. I mean, it did it before. I mean, it came down out of this, flew. Came off the bull flag, flew. Sold off, flew. So I'm expecting the same thing. I think it's the 50-day is a good place to buy. They bought it here at the anchored VWAP from the highest high. So from base down here. So I think it's a good move this week. I think you'll be very happy in 60 days. DraftKings, Super Bowl coming up this week. Same thing type of with Penn. We'll go over Penn too. Faked me out. I actually lost money. I thought this, once it got into here, I bought it right at the base of 57.47. Actually, I might have bought it about 50. Actually, I bought it about right here and expecting it to explode. It didn't explode. It actually came all the way back. So looking at it again, we're already in two swings, the 57s and the 60s for February 19th. We have time. I think this does get to 62 this week. I think especially later in the week, as long as the market isn't tanking, as long as, we're around 3,600 SPX, I think this thing has a good chance to get to 62 and into the Super Bowl this weekend. I think it's a really good play. Same thing with Penn. Got the all-time highs again. Back here, Portnoy's just been awesome for them. This is a really good buy. If it holds the 8-day tomorrow without pushing up, might be a buy, or you might get it early in the morning and maybe buy the 107s, 108s and make 30% before the sell-off. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how Penn does. I like DraftKings. I like Penn going to the Super Bowl. Also, I like them going into March Madness. Silver. Everybody's all over silver. They're calling it the greatest squeeze of all time. Sure, whatever you guys want to call it. Don't care. As long as it goes up. I'll be entering tomorrow. I don't care if it starts at 30. I think this is squeeze. I would think 40 in the next 3 months. And as long as you're willing to be patient and hold and be calm, this thing should pop right up for you. You should be doing pretty well. You just got to get it through 25.74, which I think it already is. It's probably here. It's probably 26.5, 27 for the ETF right now. I'd expect it to come back down to 26 or so, and then you can pop back. But however you want to play it. GameStop. Just want to go over it. I call this one the the neutral face. If you look at it, it's like a clown face that's neutral. So we'll see where it goes. It's actually basing pretty well. You actually have some areas here at 250 that would be great buys. If it falls below 250, then you can probably, if you want to get into it, you can. But I would say 250 is a really good area. Also 300, just because it's a side 300 support. This could actually be a really good area to go long too, because GameStop could be 800 in the next 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. But hey, if you're gonna spend, $8,000 on an option, that's for you. And you could just buy the 800s this week, right? You just buy 800s for $22. It's unbelievable. I love when IB's 600. AMC also same type of neutral clown face. By the way, that is not, I'm messing with you guys. Same type of thing. I would actually play this because it's a lot cheaper. You could play the lottos on this, especially if it gets to here at 1160, you could play like the 12s or the 13s, probably like $5 or $6 and watch it go back up. If the squeeze is on, like they say, you can make a lot of good money. Genius, same thing. You wanted above 223, it fell all the way back down here. People you couldn't buy it. So people are just like, all right, well, I'm not going to risk my money on something I can't buy. And I bought it probably up here, so I'll just take my loss. So this is interesting. I have a couple swings personally in this. I'm just going to let it play out and see what happens. We'll see. Expect zero. You don't have any worries. UVXY, huge downtrend that's giving you some pop here with volume. I would guess that this is a nice little resistance here. Anchored VWAPs are always, I'm sorry, this is the, yeah. I don't know. This is why I hate indicators. They don't tell you crap. Anyways, this top 1533 could be a good place to kind of see some consolidation after a big breakout. See some consolidation, and then go again. I don't think this is a one and done. I don't think this is just going to fall back to 12 or 10. I think we could possibly see 20. If we see 20 on this, that means the VIX has just been elevated for a long time. I don't know that we get here to 20. We'll see. We'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. I would be way more surprised if it gets above. If it gets above this, we're probably at 3,200 SPX or 3,000 or, somewhere in there. I'm actually short UVXY dated calls. I have a couple for February 19th, I think the 14s, and then I have some March 12s and 13s that we'll probably print over the next 60 days. Next one, Tigger. I just really like the structure, descending wedge. Looks like it's about to break out. I have a position. I've had it since back, the back of Actually, I've had it before that. I think I bought it in here, right about here. On the run up, I let it run up. Just I didn't sell it though. It's for March. You don't have to take a trade. I like to take trades when I'm need to make a decision. So I don't have to make a decision on Tigger. I think it looks really good, and I think it's ready for the next leg up. So many names this week, so many, but it's gonna be a crazy week. Look for more downside in the SPX. I would say that with SPY, we'll go over SPY real quick. It's gonna be weaker. It's ready for a little pullback. I wouldn't be surprised if it touched the trend line here. Doomsday bears are saying that you're gonna get down to 341. I don't think so. I, I mean, it could. Anything can happen. That's 3420 SPX, 3430. Anything can happen. 364, 366 is kind of my line in the sand. Um, I think that's a good line to be at. 364, maybe even more. But if it falls below this trend line here, I'll probably, cut some of my exposure to my longs. And, we'll see if this is the bounce area or if this is the bounce area. Um, if this, I have a feeling that tomorrow is going to be a green day. It probably gets back to 372, 373. This is actually a really good fade, in my opinion. Get back down to the trend line. So you could fade this, and then maybe it has a chop day, and then it drops below on Thursday, and then it kind of sits here for Friday. And then everybody's calling doomsday, and then Monday will be a big decision day. And my guess is as long as, the same status quo happens and no big firms blow up, that it goes right back up, and then it chops and chops and chops until it finally breaks out higher. So again, alphatraders.com. Check us out. Follow us at Alpha Traders Inc. Appreciate you guys. Hope we're helping you out. And reach out to us, DM us, let us know what's going on. If you have any questions, we'll try to answer them best we can. Good luck this week.